Is April 16th, and this week is my 1 year anniversary on testosterone. Now, I want to go ahead and say right off the bat, my name is Joe, I think I said that, but what I want to say is that I am on testosterone, so technically I'm transgender, but I actually identify as gender queer. I'd say about 90% male most of the time, but I still have girly moments, so I like to say gender queer instead of just transgender, because I am definitely still a little bit girly. I'm 22. I'll be 23 in 2 weeks, which is crazy. But I've been out of college for a couple of years working, so this is my first semester back as somewhere about a junior. But everybody thinks that I'm like 19, which kind of ticks me off because people that I'm interested in tend to think I'm like the age of their younger siblings, and oh well, once they get to know me, they realize I'm not. And then, let me see. I'm going to try to go along with what Taylor wants us to say for the video, and I apologize ahead of time, first off, because I have no editing skills whatsoever, so this is just going to be it, and sorry. I had to borrow a Mac, actually, from the college to record this because my laptop died. I'm actually sitting in front of 3 laptops right now. I've got this one, I've got this other laptop, and then at the computer. So, yeah, I've got like 3 computers. Okay, anyway. The topic for this week I saw was, where do you see yourself in a year? Or 10 years, school, work, relationship, and stuff. Well, right now I'm in college. I'm studying film and psychology. I really love film, and I really love helping people. And I'm pretty concerned with LGBT issues. I'm also kind of religious, but I like to think of myself as the cool kind of religious, where I'm a Christian and stuff, but I've got friends from every walk of life, and I don't try to ram my religion down anybody's throat. And I'm all about like peace and harmony and everybody getting along. Anyway, so where I see myself probably a year from now is still in college studying film and psychology. And then, let me see, relationship-wise, probably single. I don't know though. I'm open to the option of dating, but right now I'm trying to focus on getting my life in order. But I'm definitely, available. I'm bi, so I like guys and girls, but I tend to usually be more attracted to girls more often, but, whatever. My main goals in life are probably to change the world for the better in a small way or a big way. It doesn't really matter to me in the grand scheme of things. I think even little things count for a lot. If I can just change a couple people's lives, that'll be just as important to me as if I can change a whole lot. And I want to make films, and I want to maybe be a counselor. That's what I want to do, the psychology thing. I really don't know. I'm just wide open. And I love music, so who knows where I'll be. And then 10 years from now, like I said, wide open. I hope to still be doing music. I play guitar and I sing. That was kind of a big deal for me about transitioning. I was afraid I'd never be able to sing again, but I'm in the choir here at college, and I've actually been able to learn how to sing baritone and tenor, and then I can also still sing alto, which is strange. So it's like I got 2 voices, but it's a lot of fun. So I think that covers pretty much my future. Questions. What do I think about prom? Is it stupid or exciting? Well, when I was in high school, we didn't have prom yet. I went to a small private school, actually the same one that Taylor goes to. So I don't know if they have prom now, but they didn't back in my day. We had homecoming and stuff, but I didn't go. I was actually really girly, well, not really girly, but pretty girly, up to about when I transitioned about a year ago. So physically, I could have gone to prom with a guy, but I just really didn't care. I got a prom dress and stuff for homecoming. So I think prom's cool. If you enjoy it, cool, go. I think that, people should be allowed to go with whoever they want, guys, girls, whatever. So yeah, prom's fine. What do I do if my parents aren't accepting of my being LGBT? Well, I came out as, bisexual originally, not just transgender, just bisexual, 2 years ago, this May. And I was raised extremely conservative, Presbyterian, so I was excommunicated from my church, and my parents freaked out, and I kind of got kicked out, and I kind of moved out. It was kind of like a simultaneous thing. I just couldn't handle living there anymore. So the past couple of years have been really hard because, well, originally we weren't talking at all. I was living with some friends until I could get some jobs. But it's just really a personal case-by-case thing for everybody. My experience has been rough, but things are starting to look up. We're actually getting along really well, me and my family. We just kind of don't talk about my being transgender and gay. We just try to avoid it. But they really respect my character and everything. Like I'm still very religious, and also I'm doing really well in school. I have all A's right now, which I've never done before in my life. But I was determined to get the Hope Scholarship back, and I'm working on it. And even though they don't approve of my being transgender, they pretty much had to accept it because it's not going away. And it's really weird seeing myself in the camera. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so for me, it's been a process. You just have to really. Yep. I try to get in their shoes. I try to be like, you know, imagine how they're feeling. You know, they had a daughter. Now they've got another son, but still in their mind a daughter. And in their mind, I'm going to hell because I'm gay. So I just really try to be understanding. And if you're still living at home, and I really recommend not coming out if you can't help it at all, because it makes things financially awkward if you don't have a place to go, and it can cause unneeded stress. If you can wait until after you're moved out, do that. For me, I couldn't. I was just so depressed. I was almost suicidal, so I just had no choice. But I really recommend if it's not a good situation for telling, just wait as long as you can and try to do it in the best timing possible for everybody. But then it's just a process of working through it. And my thing was I got really angry with my parents originally. Like I was just so mad because I've been raised believing gay people were going to hell and stuff. So initially when I came out, I was just like, I came out with all cylinders firing. I was just like, I'm so mad at you people. We get in these big fights, and every time we talked on the phone, it was, well, I've really learned to try to be diplomatic and polite and respectful. They're still my parents, no matter how old I am. So try to be respectful and understanding, but still firm. This is who I am. It's not changing, but I'm still your respectful child, and I still love you. And same thing with siblings, and over time they'll just have to accept you. So that's pretty much my take on coming out. Do it smart. Do it when the time's right. Be respectful, but be firm about who you are. It's who you are. They can't change it. But make it clear you still love them and you understand if they can't accept it. Just try to work on. The term I always say is it's an irreconcilable difference, or you just can't. It's unavoidable for my family anyway. Maybe other people's families will come around eventually, but sometimes it's just not an option. So it's just about going with what you got, working with it. Funny stuff. What's your favorite comedian? Who? Well, I have 3, and I'm actually going to put links down here to them if I can figure out how to do that. My 3 favorite comedians at the moment, my all-time favorite comedian is Jim Carrey. But at the moment, I have 3 women who are my favorite comedians that I recently found online. I love Maria Bamford. Maria, B-A-M, and then like a Ford car. Maria Bamford. She has a little mini-series called The Maria Bamford Show, and it's really funny. You should check it out. And then there's one named Margaret Cho. She's Korean, I think, and she's also bi, and she's hilarious. She does a bunch of routines where she imitates her mom, who's Korean, and then also she talks about a lot of gay issues and political stuff too. She's really funny. And then my 3rd favorite comedian of all time is Ellen DeGeneres, and I know everybody knows Ellen now because of her show, The Ellen Show, but she just does. She's also a stand-up comedian. What I love about Ellen is that she's like a master at being smart at the same time as being funny, and I can't stand it when comedians laugh at themselves. Like, I think that's so stupid. Like, oh, you're so funny. Oh, you think you're funny too. That's kind of proud and stupid. So I like Ellen because she stays like serious the whole time usually, but she's got some really smart stuff, like quippy. I read somewhere one time that comedians actually have like the highest IQs in the world of all people, because they have to see the world as it really is and be able to make funny commentary on it, but it's like teach you at the same time. I think comedians teach you really good ones. Like they say something smart that sticks with you. That's what I love about Ellen. So I'll post links to those 3. And I'm going to say again, I apologize this video got so long, but my excuse is I never post, so I'm allowed to do a 10-minute video.